Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. In this episode, we're going to be installing another boost controller. Stay tuned. Alright guys, we've got the G-Force 3 from GFB to control the GT35 by the wastegate down here. So we need to put 3-port solenoid somewhere in this area, and we're going to do all the electronics parts for it too in the cabin. Alright, quick little unbox wiring loom. Is the Mac 3-port. Essentially, it's the same as that one. It's just rebranded. See the top? Mac. Double Mac. So, where are we going to put that? Alright, we've got some brass pieces. A restrictor. Cable ties, T-pieces, or backing line, in different sizes actually. And the unit itself. Nice little unit. I'm not sure where I'm going to put that just yet. Okay, so booster's got to go in there. Cool. I'll read the instructions and we'll come back. Okay, it seems pretty straightforward. The vacuum line that comes out of the unit just needs to go to the intake manifold, and then set up solenoid as normal, and then an earth and a power. I don't know if I'll do the wideband. Alright, so I've got to figure out where I'm going to mount this other one. I think I'll go up here. I've got the boost reference there. Pretty easy. Woo. Our boys got the fittings on the 3-port. That one looks a bit prettier than that one, so we'll hide this one away. Put that down there. I have to change the boost reference up to this one instead of down there because the water line was getting in the way. So I also need to get the wastegate off, so I can get the fittings on and the lines on. So it's just 10mm that I can go through here to get to. So we'll get that off. Alright boys, so I've got all the vacuum lines, boost lines onto the wastegate and up to the solenoid, which is up here. Generous reaches. Now we need to run the wiring and another vacuum. Should be enough. Now I need to find a location where I want to mount the unit inside the car. Alright guys, I was just thinking then, this is to control the GT35. I was just reading the instruction and then it said to put it to intake manifold, which would actually end up not controlling it properly. So what I need to do is actually put this vacuum into the GT35. So what I might do is actually get rid of the second boost gauge, because the boost will be on here, and I might run it up here. I don't know if I should run it there alongside a boost gauge or run it alongside the AEM. So technically I could put that onto there. Actually with the Heltec I'll have the proper airflow. Where to put it? The half in. Actually, I think I've got a gauge pod nearly finished, so I'll see if that'll fit on the face of it. Right, got one there. I could do it. Just have to drill a hole in the edge here. Doesn't look that good down there anyway. Maybe I will do that. Actually, for now, I don't think I'll do that. I think I'll leave both boost gauges up there. I like to see them in the same format, being like analog. Maybe we'll just for now, probably double-sided tape here. Don't need to see how much fuel we don't have. We'll go there. Yeah, I'll just double-sided tape it there and send a line down here. Actually, we'll go this side because I don't think the water temp works anymore. So that'll go there. The lines will go down steering column, and I can reach these buttons easier with the right hand than reaching across it to there. Okay, guys, probably can't see it, but I just pushed the wiring loom through that grommet that I put everything through. Now we have a whole bunch of wires down here. Got my crimps and everything. We're going to do some good work. I'm going to fix up some of this down here too. Yeah. We're going to be taking that serial port out. We don't need that anymore. That was pre-Heltec. So we can take that out, clean that up, snip that off again, and we'll use this earth and that power for use that earth and that power for the G-force. So you can see this big orange one here. I'm going to be tapping off that because that is fused. So it's fused for the AM gauge, and my gauge needs to have that fused too, so I'm just going to use that one too. Right, so I'll strip these black and red ones back, and I just wrapped it around. I'm about to crimp them. Alright boys, there we go, crimped together. Now I'll tape it all up. So technically this should light up now. Yep. Nice. Sick. Right, let's try that again. Got so many noises. Alright, so we have all the lines hooked up for the GT35. Still need to do this one here for the wastegate down there. Alright guys, next episode we're going to be installing the intercooler, so be sure to tune in for that. If you enjoyed this episode, give it a thumbs up, and if you enjoyed this channel, make sure you keep watching up here. Thanks for watching, bye.